A plant-based diet has been gaining significant attention in recent years, not just as a trend, but as a sustainable and health-promoting way of living. For those who are unfamiliar, a plant-based diet primarily focuses on foods derived from plants, including vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, oils, whole grains, legumes, and beans. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are vegetarian or vegan and never eat meat or dairy. Rather, you are proportionately choosing more of your foods from plant sources. The connection between a plant-based diet and longevity is a topic of growing interest among researchers, nutritionists, and the general public. This is because numerous studies have shown that what we eat significantly impacts our health, well-being, and ultimately, how long we live. One of the most compelling reasons to consider a plant-based diet for longevity is its association with a lower risk of chronic diseases. Chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer are among the leading causes of death worldwide. Research has consistently shown that diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes can help reduce the risk of these diseases. For instance, a study published in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that a plant-based diet was associated with a 16% lower risk of cardiovascular disease and a 32% lower risk of death from cardiovascular disease. This is largely due to the high levels of antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats found in plant-based foods, which help to reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol levels, and improve blood pressure. Another important aspect of a plant-based diet is its impact on weight management. Obesity is a major risk factor for many chronic diseases and can significantly reduce life expectancy. Plant-based diets are typically lower in calories and higher in fiber compared to diets that include a lot of meat and processed foods. This combination helps to promote a healthy weight by making you feel fuller for longer and reducing the likelihood of overeating. For example, a study published in the journal Obesity found that individuals who followed a plant-based diet lost more weight than those who followed a conventional diet, even when they were not explicitly trying to lose weight. In addition to reducing the risk of chronic diseases and promoting weight management, a plant-based diet can also have a positive impact on mental health. There is growing evidence to suggest that what we eat can affect our mood, cognitive function, and overall mental well-being. A study published in the journal Nutritional Neuroscience found that individuals who followed a plant-based diet reported lower levels of depression and anxiety compared to those who consumed a diet high in meat and processed foods. This is thought to be due to the high levels of nutrients such as folate, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids found in plant-based foods, which are known to support brain health. It's also worth noting that a plant-based diet can be beneficial for gut health, which is increasingly recognized as an important factor in overall health and longevity. The gut microbiome, which consists of trillions of bacteria and other microorganisms, plays a crucial role in digestion, immune function, and even mental health. A diet rich in plant-based foods provides the fiber and nutrients needed to support a healthy gut microbiome. For example, a study published in the journal Gut found that individuals who followed a plant-based diet had a more diverse and stable gut microbiome compared to those who consumed a diet high in animal products. While the benefits of a plant-based diet for longevity are clear, it's important to approach this dietary change in a balanced and informed way. Simply eliminating animal products from your diet without paying attention to the quality and variety of plant-based foods you consume can lead to nutrient deficiencies. For example, it's important to ensure that you are getting enough protein, iron, calcium, and vitamin B12, which are nutrients that are commonly found in animal products. However, with careful planning, it is entirely possible to meet all of your nutritional needs on a plant-based diet. Foods such as beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh, nuts, seeds, and fortified plant-based milks can provide these essential nutrients. In conclusion, a plant-based diet offers numerous benefits for longevity, including Now that we've established the general benefits of a plant-based diet for longevity, let's take a closer look at some specific plant-based foods that are particularly beneficial for promoting a long and healthy life. These foods are not only rich in essential nutrients, but also contain compounds that have been shown to have protective effects against various diseases. One of the most well-known plant-based foods for longevity is leafy greens. Vegetables such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are essential for maintaining good health. For example, leafy greens are rich in vitamin K, which is important for bone health and blood clotting, and folate, which is crucial for DNA synthesis and repair. They also contain high levels of antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which have been shown to protect against age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in older adults. Additionally, leafy greens are a good source of nitrates, which can help to lower blood pressure and improve cardiovascular health. Another group of plant-based foods that are particularly beneficial for longevity are berries. Berries such as blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are rich in antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, which have been shown to have anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. A study published in the journal Circulation found that individuals who consumed the highest amounts of anthocyanins had a significantly lower risk of heart disease compared to those who consumed the least. Berries are also a good source of fiber, which can help to regulate blood sugar levels and promote a healthy gut microbiome. Nuts and seeds are another important component of a plant-based diet for longevity. Nuts such as almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are rich in healthy fats, protein, and fiber, making them a great snack option for promoting satiety and maintaining a healthy weight. They are also a good source of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin E, magnesium, and selenium, which are important for overall health. Seeds such as flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds are particularly rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain health and have been shown to reduce inflammation and lower the risk of chronic diseases. Legumes, including beans, lentils, and chickpeas, are another key component of a plant-based diet for longevity. Legumes are an excellent source of plant-based protein, fiber, and complex carbohydrates, making them a great option for maintaining stable blood sugar levels and promoting satiety. They are also rich in vitamins and minerals such as iron, zinc, and folate, which are important for overall health. Additionally, legumes contain compounds such as polyphenol and saponins, which have been shown to have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Whole grains are another important component of a plant-based diet for longevity. Whole grains such as quinoa, brown rice, oats, and whole wheat are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, making them a great option for promoting digestive health and maintaining stable blood sugar levels. They are also a good source of antioxidants, particularly phenolic acids, which have been shown to have anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. A study published in the journal BMC Medicine found that individuals who consumed the highest amounts of whole grains had a significantly lower risk of death from all causes compared to those who consumed the least. In addition to these specific plant-based foods, it's also important to consider the overall quality of your diet. A plant-based diet that is high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats is unlikely to provide the same health benefits as a diet that is rich in whole, minimally processed plant-based foods. Therefore, it's important to focus on consuming a variety of whole plant-based foods and minimizing the intake of processed and refined foods. Incorporating more plant-based foods into your diet doesn't have to be difficult or time-consuming. Here are some practical tips for making the transition to a plant-based diet. Start by incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your meals. Aim to fill half of your plate with fruits and vegetables at each meal. Experiment with different plant-based protein sources such as beans, lentils, tofu, tempeh, and seitan. These can be used in a variety of dishes, from soups and stews to stir-fries and salads. Replace refined grains with whole grains. For example, swap white rice for brown rice or quinoa, and choose whole wheat bread instead of white bread. Snack on nuts, seeds, and fresh fruit instead of processed snacks such as chips and cookies. Use plant-based milks such as almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk in place of dairy milk. Try new plant-based recipes and experiment with different herbs and spices to add flavor to your meals. In conclusion, a plant-based diet offers numerous benefits for longevity, and incorporating more plant-based foods into your diet can help to reduce the risk of chronic diseases,